Hello, everyone, and welcome. It is Tuesday night, and it is the season 14 6HL Draft Lottery. Hello, as always, I'm your host, TJchalkboard, coming to you live from the basement of the Legion of Doom headquarters right here in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada. It's the last one before the draft coming up this Sunday. Joining me tonight, as you may have seen in the intro, it is the always fun, one of my best buds. It is Busta Dimez. How you doing, Busta?
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, TJ? How you doing tonight?
Oh, not too bad, buddy. Not too bad. Excited to get this underway. Really excited to get this underway, despite being part of management, I will say, does make this a little bit harder, right?
Yeah.
But, I'm keeping that out of this, boys. Keeping that out of this. That doesn't matter. We're here to do a job. Myself and Busta. Discord's obviously getting out a little bit late, set behind a little bit of the scouting. But how are you guys feeling right now? I know you guys got your situation taken care of.
So over in Chicago, we've already had a rough patch. We took a long time to get our AGM approved. We sent out 2 AGMs, both got denied by the league. Finally got one that went through. So now we're stepping in the right direction. And right now we are just proceeding as always with scouting. I actually had to unfortunately call off my vacation, so I've been around all week. Yeah. So we've been getting more looks at guys. Not promoting, but we have a tournament coming up this Saturday, which will be our big scouting outlook on people. And then Saturday, that's the boot. And then we're going to start, going into draft day. So we're super excited over here in Chicago.
Fantastic. Glad to hear it, dude. Glad to hear it. We're in the same spot over there in Pittsburgh, having a lot of fun. Hopefully, you guys come on out, join the Pittsburgh Discord, trying to scout every night. So hope to see you there. Good to see the chat up and running. L PlayStation in there, Cavalry's in there, Rec, Real Arksy, Yogo, Obstructions in there. What's going on, Obstructions? I'm Juice.
Yeah, it's funny. We get a lot of Chicago trolls in here booing, but I mean, do you guys even know who this is? You guys even know who this is? Come on now. Come on. He wasn't a Blackhawk for that long. I'm gonna let you guys try to guess who this Blackhawks player I'm wearing right now is. But I'm telling you right now, he wasn't there for a long stint, but he was a good guy on the team. So comment in chat if you guys know who it is.
Damn. Brian Bickle.
No.
Baby.
Nope, not Keith. Keith was around for a long time, so that would not be qualifying under who it would be.
Yeah. It says, I respect the Fleury jersey.
Yep. That's who it is. It is Fleury. Yeah. And I also got a DM that called me an obscene name, but said Flurries. So they already knew who it was, but good job.
Yes. Yeah, no, guys, we'll keep going here. As we're going along, get you guys.
Oh, sorry, Iggy, my bad. I didn't see you. I didn't see that up there. I saw you.
Yeah, just we'll get you guys in on it as we're going along, and we see who picks. Now, just before we get over to the Wheel of Misfortune, want to take a quick look at the calendar. As you know, tonight is the 30th. It is the draft lottery night. Then this Thursday is the sign-up deadline. So if you have not signed up, get signed up. If you got a buddy that ain't signed up, get that buddy signed up. Tell a friend, and tell 5 friends. Let's make sure this season is hype and pumping. Then on Sunday night, the 4th, is draft night, followed by a 4-day preseason. So guys, management owners, start putting together some pins. We'll be definitely reaching out to all you guys to set up some pins over those 4 days. And then open of the season is Monday the 12th of June. And boy, am I excited for that, man. I honestly can't wait for the start of the season. I'm hoping it's another competitive season this year.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this draft that we're having on Sunday. I know my management team is stoked. We've been talking about it for months over here in Chicago, and I know teams all across the league right now are just wanting to know who is going to be the number 1 pick, not only team-wise, but who's going to come off that board. Yeah. I have a couple ideas of who I think it is, and I'm not going to say my pick just because I am an owner, but I have a pretty good idea of a couple fellows that are going to go from, first couple picks. So, it's going to be interesting, and I can't wait. I am super stoked for this Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Red Wing in the chat. Zurich in the chat. Cavries. Where's Cavries going? I wonder where Cavries is going. Yeah,
Cavries is going to the bench.
I can't even imagine. Yeah, TC legend.
Yes.
Legend. All right, guys, are you ready for it? Give me some woos in the chat if you're ready for it. I want to see some woohoos in the chat. Let's go, boys.
We're all turned into Mario here. Give a big old woohoo.
It's the Mario. Hey. Let's go.
Actually, I just watched that movie yesterday. It came out on Amazon Prime, and I'll tell you what, it was actually a really good movie.
Dude,
Only an hour and a half. Only an hour and a half, and I thought it was going to be a lot longer, but it was actually a really good movie still, nonetheless.
Yes, 100%. Oh, got a White Mamba with a Ric Flair woo. Let's go. Rack with the woo. Iggy with the woo. Obstructions. Ooh, Zerk. Rhaegar with the woo. All right, guys, let's go take a look. Welcome to the season 14 Wheel of Misfortune. Where did it go? Ah, there it is.
I was gonna say, so misfortunate didn't even want to show up.
Technology sucks. Let's go. So yes, this is the Wheel of Misfortune. So all 18 teams for this season are on the wheel. We will start from number 18 and work our way back up to number 1. You're cool, Philly. Pick number 18. Yeah, who gets that?
So before we even start, all right,
yeah.
I gotta know over there for Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Where are you guys hoping to land besides first?
Yeah, okay. Never want to be first. Right in the middle, somewhere between 7 and 13.
Hey man, we're either hoping for the very last pick or the very first pick. We want to be right there for that snake. So, we're excited. We want to get those back-to-back picks. So we hope to get one of the two.
Yeah. Now, guys, I can tell you, as you can see, the wheel is spinning. Anybody who knows how this works, it means that I have not done anything to the wheel. I have not adjusted the wheel in any way to favor anything. It just goes like this. I spin the wheel. That it picks a name. That team is removed from the board, and we move on. We'll take a break halfway through, just to show you the ranking so far in time, in terms of where everybody's picking. Hey, give me 9. Yes, you should just never spin it. All right, Harry wants me to wait. Should I go up the socials one time? You know what, guys? Yeah, just because Harry said that.
Wait a little bit longer.
And you can blame Harry for this one.
Everyone troll Harry in the comments.
Want more 6HL? Give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. As well, you can join us every time we go live for one of our streams on the official 6HL Twitch channel.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you gotta love it.
Yeah, so make sure that you guys do follow our socials. You can find us everywhere from Facebook to TikTok. Myself, you can follow on Twitter. Yeah, let's go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen.
Nerve-wracking.
I know. If you are ready, we are going to get after it. It is time to select the first team. Who do you guys think is going to be number 18? Let's get a few guesses going on in the chat. Who do you think is going to be the 18 pick? San Jose. Philly.
San Jose, Dallas.
Oh, Chicago.
I actually, to be honest, like I said, I wouldn't mind having the last pick just because of the snake draft, it coming back around again to us and having a back-to-back pick.
Yeah.
But again, we want the number 1 pick. But again, if it comes down to 18, we'll take it.
Yeah, it's a long time to wait. Same thing with number 1. It's a long time to wait.
Yep.
When you're going that way. Okay, guys are getting anxious in the chat. Here we go, guys. It's time for the first spin. And with pick number 18.
Ooh, that was close.
It is JT. An angelic llama of the Buffalo Sabres.
Yeah, Buffalo Sabres getting that 18th pick, man. That's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do with the back-to-back pick.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Just seeing Red Wing Sabres in the chat. Zerk told you. Did Zerk actually pick Buffalo? No, he didn't.
Lies already.
Lies. I don't see it. Yeah, no. Oh, no, he did say it. He said JT. Damn.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right.
Oh, he did. Oh, he
Look at
did.
that.
I was looking for the team
Look at
name.
that. Look
I
at
can't
that.
read a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
But, man.
Damn. So there you go, guys. Your number 18 pick for the season 14 draft will be the Buffalo Sabres. Let's spin the wheel again and find out who number 17 will be. Let's go.
Woo! That was close. That was close.
And with the number 17 pick in the season 14 draft lottery, it is the Columbus Blue Jackets. Iggy, you got number 17. Wow.
That was close, dude. I thought that was going to be me. I got excited. I thought we were going for sure.
That's a couple big players right out the gate.
Right.
There we go. So Columbus is out. Buffalo and Columbus taking picks 18 and 17. Prefer middle of the pack, but close to the back is fine. Yep. Someone just let me know when the Avs land. Yeah, I almost landed on the Avs there, man. That was pretty close. All right, guys, here we go. Let's find out who pick number 16 in the draft will be. And with pick number 16 from number 2 last season to number 16 this season, it's the Philadelphia Flyers. That's Black and Warcage, and you're cool.
Yep. Again, I mean, these teams that are pretty well known are actually getting some bottom picks there. So it's gonna be kind of interesting to see how they turn out this season.
Yeah, definitely gonna be interesting to see how the picks go there. Let's go. So that's it, guys. Number 16 going to the Philadelphia Flyers. Let's spin it one more time and find out who we get at number 50.
We're hearing from Iggy. I got a lot of sleepers. Don't need a top pick. Well, you didn't get one, so.
Go.
Oh, wow.
Just
wow.
edging it out with pick number
Just
15.
barely.
Yes, it is the Los Angeles Kings getting pick number 15 in the season 14 draft.
Chris, I gotta know, is this why Bambino's trying to ban you from the league? Is for comments like that? Because I'm pretty sure I've been seeing Bambino trying to ban you for the past like 3 weeks now in league chat, and it's probably for stuff like that.
Dude, I can assure you, if you want me to, I can even open up the panel if you want to see it yourself, right? There's nothing is weighted. Everything is at exactly the same rate. Just put in the teams and left it. This guy calling us out. This guy. Who's this
We'll
guy?
let you say. Hey, we'll let you say your piece in the chalk zone tonight after this lottery is done.
Yeah, come on, join us. Join us there, Chris. All right. So with pick number 15, wow, Los Angeles. Moving on now to pick number 14 of the season 14 draft. Who's it going to be?
I'm sitting over here nervous myself. I'm hoping not to get these next couple picks here.
And there we go with the 14th pick in the season 14 draft. It's the New Jersey Devils.
Yeah, New Jersey. Crawford leading the helm over there. So he's going 14. It's going to be a pretty nice pick. I mean, again, you know, we're doing a snake draft, so they're going to get a pretty early pick on the way back around. So it'll be interesting to see where they go with this one.
Yeah, it's that's why, like I said, I kind of like the middle myself. So there you go, New Jersey with that 14th pick. Let's move to number 13. Who do you think number 13 is going to be? What do we still got? So we still got Nashville, the New York Rangers, Pittsburgh, San Jose, Tampa Bay, Las Vegas, Calgary, Chicago, Colorado, Dallas, Detroit, Edmonton, and Florida. Who do y'all think is going to be next? Who's going to get that? Where are we now? Going to number 13? Yeah, number 13. Who's going to get the 13th pick?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be one of the newer teams to the league is what I'm gonna take a guess at.
Iggy saying Calgary.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of hoping for. Calgary or San
Dallas,
Jose.
okay.
Not really that he got a dog in the fight, but still.
Rex saying Vegas. Yeah, over on that other side. Yeah. San Jose from Harry. All right. Edmonton. Arksy. All right, boys, here we go with pick number 13 in the season 14 draft. Pick number 13, the Nashville Predators. Smashville. Gonna get it done. The Preds taking pick number 13.
Yeah, that was a close one, man. This wheel is very interesting. It really slows down when it gets to the end and make it like a nail biter for some of these picks.
Yeah, no, dude, I like it. This is the same wheel I used last year. Love this. Absolutely love this. And here we go. Moving on to pick number 12. Here we go. There you go, Lurk. Want a top half? Yeah, I don't blame you there. And with the number 12 pick in the season 13 draft, it's the Florida Panthers.
There you go. A Stanley Cup championship team that's going to be playing.
Florida. At
Not in this league, but in real life.
So there you go, White Mamba. Now you know where you're picking. Not a bad place to be there in that number 12 spot. So Florida is removed from the board. We're moving on to the 11th pick. Lurk, you have the scraps. There, you know, it's not a bad pick, man. Right there in the middle. Yeah, nice to be on that front half, but there you go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's spin it and see who picks number 12? 11. 12, yes.
If not, we have somebody in the background actually putting picks together. So if we do lose count, guys, don't worry. There's somebody actually fixing this.
Exactly. Oh, and there we go. Pick number 12 going to the Calgary Flames.
Harry's saying it's number 11. I don't know if he's trolling or if we're on number 12 or 11.
All right,
come on, chat. What we at?
He's saying 11.
Well, how many teams are left after you pull Calgary?
All right, well, let's see. So the Calgary Flames tree getting that either 11th or 12th pick.
So start counting because I'm bad at counting.
That's 10. That's 10. Oh, yeah, so that was pick number 11 because there's 10 teams left on the board.
Okay, so you said there's 10 left. So we got one more, and then we're going to take a little intermission, go over what has been selected so far, show you guys overall of what's been going on, and then we're going to see what you guys say.
Why would I lie? I don't know, Harry, because you want to throw us off.
Yeah. I blame Zerk.
Yeah.
But anyway, spin the wheel.
Exactly. Frishmania for the memes. Here we go, guys. So with the 10th pick in the season 14 6HL draft.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Come on. Fuck's sake.
Oh, it was almost you.
Oh.
It is Tampa Bay.
It's Tampa Bay. Toxic Tampa back again.
They're back again, and we get the number 10 pick.
Schmelk getting that number 10 pick. Great pick there. To Tampa Bay. Getting the pick, number 10.
Woo! I have my heart racing, man. I see my slot for my team getting a little bigger and bigger each time, and I'm getting a little nervous, man. I'm getting a little nervous, but it's nice to see that we're going to be in the top half at least.
Oh. Yeah.
I know you're over there sweating. I know your team is dying over there.
Yeah, no, it's funny, right? Because like I made the joke with Cholo earlier today, and I'm like, so help me God, if we end up in like the top 6, there's gonna be a riot because everybody's gonna be like, oh, it's rigged.
Dude, I told my management team, and I told a couple of guys in the party chat over the past couple of days that if somehow, some way we went first pick, I guarantee you people are gonna say this is rigged, but I promise you it is not. I literally just jumped on here about 15 minutes ago and we just fired this thing up. So yeah, I'm actually just as surprised as you guys are to see where I'm at right now. But we're gonna take a little break here. We have somebody in the background editing editing the graphic. We're gonna pull it up. We're gonna kind of review what we have so far. Yeah, and then again we're gonna see what you guys' thoughts are, and then we're gonna move back into the wheel, spin it again for the final 9 picks. After that is done, you guys are more than welcome. We're going to open up the chalk zone to see what you guys think about the draft order. We're going to ask some of you guys if we can get some owners in there to take a guess on who you think is going to be the top couple picks. Yeah. Or you don't have to be an owner to make those kind of things because, again, you don't want to spoil any game plans, right? No, but, you know, if you're a player, come on in, guess your top couple picks, and then, we'll kind of keep it open for a little bit, and then, that'll be the stream.
There we go. How we're gonna do it. All right. So
what? Oh, you got it. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say while they're pulling that up, if you haven't already, make sure to sign up for season 14. It is not too late to sign up for the draft. It is going to be this Sunday at around 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. You go ahead and sign up for the league. There is the ad right there. Games are different this time around for this season. They're 9 o'clock, 9:40, and 10:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're also moving to Monday through Thursday instead of Monday through Friday. So again, if you haven't already, make sure to check out the league Discord and go in there, sign up under season 14. We're already at over 300 signups. So make sure to get your buddies in here. You guys want to win a cup, bring them in here and let's play some hockey.
Yeah, exactly. And game night streams are always found right here on Twitch TV, the official 6HL, as well as the official 6HL2. So make sure you give those a follow. So right now, looking at the draft order so far with pick number 18, it's the Buffalo Sabres. At number 17, it's the Columbus Blue Jackets. At 16, we have the Philadelphia Flyers. And at 15, the Los Angeles Kings. At number 14, it's the New Jersey Devils. At 13, the Nashville Predators. At number 12, the Florida Panthers. At number 11, the Calgary Flames. And at number 10, that lucky 10 pick, is the Tampa Bay Lightning. So not a bad order so far here. Definitely looking pretty good.
Yeah, honestly, I think this is a pretty good setup that we have so far. It's kind of looking at it and looking at some of the owners, you can actually see there's a couple of new faces that are going to be in the bottom half of the draft. But there is some big names out there too that are in there. One of them being JT with the number 18th pick for Buffalo. We almost saw the Rangers and Frisch go, but they did not go. They actually got lucky with that one. Let's see. Black and Warcage. He's another one. He's been around the league for a while now, and again, he's got a 16th pick. So we're seeing some of the veterans go a little bit early, but it's a mixture of the veterans and some new guys. Especially if you look at one of the teams that literally just got added not too long ago, Tree with Calgary. Tree and and Tampa. They both got added just recently, and they both are going to go side by side in picks. So, it's, you know what? I love that they added 2 more teams. This is going to make this a way more interesting league with the amount of teams that we have.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Oh, there we go. Already in the chat. Where is it? Final count.
You're cool saying it's rigged already. Hey, man, I wish it was. I wish I knew. Dude, I'm just as nervous as everybody else is to see where these picks are going. And I'm telling you right now, like I said before, if we end up going 1 or 2 or even in the top 5, dude, I know people are going to say something. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. I'm prepared.
And that's the last place I want to be. 100%,
right. Look, I literally don't want to be there just to get trolled. That's all. Like, I'm trying to protect my namesake here.
100%. Here we go. All right, guys, so we're moving on to pick number 9. Who do you think pick number 9 is going to be? Who do you think it's going to be? We got a few good teams left.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know, man. That's the thing with this wheel. There's no probability to it. You take a piece out, and then everyone's at equal opportunity to get it. So it's going to be very interesting to see who gets it. We have a pick saying, or somebody saying that it's going to be Chirac. That could definitely be a possibility. But again, I mean, we're going to see how this goes. And then again, like I said, we're going to finish this off with the wheel. We're going to finish off the last 9 picks. And then after that, we're going to kind of go over it again and talk about the teams a little bit. And then again, just make sure to stay tuned because we will be opening up the chalk zone for you guys to come in here and tell us your complaints. Tell us how you should have been number 1 or how you don't like your team. Whatever you want to do, chalk zone will be open after this.
Ooh, Harry's saying Pittsburgh coming next. Dude, you know what? Honest to God, I hope so. I honestly hope so. All right, guys, here we go with pick number 9 of the season 14.
So, TJ, is Tampa going to be taken off because Tampa's still on the wheel?
Oh, damn. Hold on. Oh.
We're going to have to respin it.
Yeah.
It ends up on Tampa anyway. Oh, it goes big. This one doesn't count.
Oh, my God.
This one doesn't count.
Unless I take the
Hold on. That one doesn't count. We're going to have to respin it. He's going to have to take Tampa off. So just give us 1 second, guys.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
In the meantime, again, if you haven't already, make sure to have your friends sign up for the league. Again, draft day is on Sunday. Preseason starts on Monday. that week. So just make sure to, you know, when you get on your team, make sure to be ready for that. From my understanding, it is not an actual set schedule. You guys are gonna be doing CCs against other clubs, because then the following week will be the actual regular season, and we're gonna be actually playing. So make sure to be out there and, you know, support your team, get your availability as far out as you can. And again, if you haven't already, make sure to sign up under the season 14 signups. And then after you do so, check in about a couple days, and then check the approved signups. They get adjusted every single time.
Here we go. And on down.
And then remove Toxic Tampa.
There we go.
There we go. Now we're going to respin it. All right. We're going to respin it again, and we're going to try to do it again.
Guys, didn't mean to do that to you there. I guess I didn't hit remove after the last spin. Okay, here we go. Let's see. All right. Here we go, guys. And let's go with the number 9 pick.
Oh, no way.
There we go.
Oh, I thought it was going to go a little bit more.
Me too. The pick number 9. It's the Detroit Red Wings.
Wow, Red Wing going, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like I said, I thought for sure it was going to scroll a little bit longer, but it didn't, unfortunately. Yeah. Red Wing, unless you are flammable, then no, I did not receive one. But yeah, Detroit going with the number 9 pick.
Yeah. There you go. So number 9 will be the Detroit Red Wings. Should have been number 1.
Albino, I'll remember that.
Yeah, exactly. And here we go, guys, with pick number 8 of the season 14 6HL draft.
And I did receive your DM, but I'm in the stream at the moment. No. Damn.
And there you
Damn.
go.
All right, we'll take it.
We'll take number 8 of the season 13 6HL draft. It's the Chicago Blackhawks.
Yep. All right, man. We'll take it. We're hoping for a little bit higher, but we'll take number 8.
There we go. There you go. Pick number 8, the Chicago Blackhawks. Not a bad place to be there, man. Not a bad place to be at all.
No, not at all. We're in the top half, so we're excited. We're probably not going to get the guys that we want, but we're going to be able to get some very talented players at that position.
That's it. 7 teams left on the board. Who is going to get pick number 7? Let's find out. Here we go. Pittsburgh has to go here by law. I don't know about that, man. Oh. I thought it was going to be Vegas. And with pick number 7, it is the Colorado Avalanche. Not bad. So the Colorado Avalanche are going to get that all-important 7th pick. Colorado Avalanche. That is Yinzer and the boys. Ooh.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm starting to question.
forgot.
Maybe this is rigged, and maybe we are going to see Pittsburgh take this number 1 pick here.
Dude, no.
I demand a respin. I demand a respin.
Whatever, man. I'll do it.
No, we're not doing that. No.
So Colorado's off the board. 6 teams left. Let's find out who the number 6 pick. Season 14 6HL draft. And with pick number 6, season 14 draft, it's the San Jose Sharks. San Jose Sharks being led by Stone Guy. So definitely moving up this year.
Yep, definitely.
Yep. Good to see. Here we go. 5 teams remaining. The Las Vegas Golden Knights, the Dallas Stars, the Edmonton Oilers, the New York Rangers, and my Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. Who do you think it's going to be? Vegas gets number 1, no doubt anymore. Yeah, we'll see, man. It was crazy. I remember last season it came down to Montreal. And who was it? Yeah, Montreal and Philadelphia. That was wild. And Montreal ended up getting the first overall pick. And here we go with pick number 5, season 14 6HL draft.
Oh, Frishy. It's Frishy.
And there you go, Frishmania and Obi-Wan's with pick number 5. The season 14 draft, it's the New York Rangers. Albino and TJ, you look stressed. Dude, I am. I did not want to be this high. Oh, man. Oh, man. There we go. The Rangers with pick number 5. 4 teams left on the board. Pittsburgh, Vegas, Dallas, and Edmonton. Who is it going to be? All right, guys, come on. Take a wild guess. Who's it going to be? You see it in the chat. Take a wild
If it ain't Pittsburgh, the stream riots.
Bro. Oh, boy. Water here. Dallas. All right. Two guys saying Dallas. Albino saying Dallas, then the Oilers. Huh. So you think it's going to be Pittsburgh, Vegas? Oh, boy. Guess say Tony won't be there.
Frisch, I'm dead. I'm dead, Frisch. I'm dead.
Okay.
Hey, if you want, if he falls down to us, I'll trade him to you.
Oh, boy. All right. All right, guys, here we go with pick number 4. The season 14 6HL draft.
Oh!
Let's go. All right, not bad. So with pick number 4 of the season 14 6HL draft, it's the Pittsburgh Penguins. Oof, that's early, man. That's a long time to wait before you get your second pick.
So just for people that are new here, how long do people have in between picks?
Generally 9 to 18, depending on where you are, right? So if you're on the front, right? So picking third, we don't pick again then until.
No. So how long? So like, okay, so 1 minute. Oh, you have 1 minute to pick. Okay.
Yeah. In terms of like how long between each pick, yeah, you have like 1 to 2 minutes between.
We're gonna be sitting there for like 3 hours.
Between picks, yeah. And guys, just remember that it is 12 rounds. So 12 rounds, 18 teams. It's over 200 players, so it's going to be an interesting night. Hope you're all going to join us.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. 200 players, and we have 300 signups, which means we're gonna have about 100 TCs.
Yeah, well,
if that's the case. So,
what is that? 24. That's so it's 204 players at 12.
So I mean, well, what? So like, like 90 something odd TCs that are gonna be split up against 18 teams.
Sorry, what the heck? What kind of math am I doing? It's 216. Yeah, but yeah, you know how it goes. So we shall see.
Yep.
We shall see how everything turns. Okay, guys, 3 more teams left on the board. The Las Vegas Golden Knights, the Dallas Stars, and the Edmonton Oilers. Let's find out who pick number 3 is going to be. And there it is. With pick number 3 in the season 14 6HL draft. The Las Vegas Golden Knights. Damn, so 2 teams left, guys. Dallas and Edmonton. Make your picks now. Who's it going to be? Pick number 3 is going to Vegas. Pick number 4 was us in Pittsburgh. We got Dallas and Edmonton left. Who is it going to be? Get your bets in now. Next pick determines both spots. Let's go.
I'm thinking Dallas is gonna get number 1, so I'm thinking Edmonton's gonna get picked right here.
Now, FaZe, are you saying the Oilers for the first pick or for the next pick? So you're saying next pick, okay. Stars for the next pick. Should pull an NHL and next pick gets first. I don't know about that. Edmonton getting first. Or winning the Tony sweepstakes.
There you go. The biggest W you can achieve.
Edmonton is getting
by drafting Tone, number 1 pick.
That's it.
Followed by Hair.
Doing every lottery of the early 2000s. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Is this a repeat of that? All right, guys, here we go. It's time to find out. Number 2, number 1. We're right here. Am I going to spin it? Or am I going to leave you in suspense just for a couple seconds?
You know what I think you should do? I think you should hit him with the socials is what I think you should do.
You know what? 100%, guys. Going to hit you with the socials one more time.
Want more 6HL? Give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. As well, you can join us every time we go live for one of our streams on the official 6HL Twitch channel.
I don't think anyone saw the socials. I think you might need to hit it just one more time. One more time before we go to the video. Just one more time. Just hit it. You might as well hit it again. Show these guys the socials one more time.
The stream is dropping frames. Are you serious? Are you serious? You know what? Just for that.
We got to hit socials now. We got to hit socials now.
Want more 6HL? Give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. As well, you can join us every time we go live for one of our streams on the official 6HL Twitch channel.
You're cool. Need more socials, please.
All right, we can hit it for you one more time. Third time's the charm, man. It took me 3 times to get an AGM. Maybe it's 3 times we put up the socials to get more people to join.
Hashtag socials.
Want more 6HL? Give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. As well, you can join us every time we go live for one of our streams on the official 6HL Twitch channel.
Advertising. Here we go. Oh, no, wait, wrong one. There you go. That one. And don't forget, the signups are still open until this Thursday, so make sure that you sign up. Otherwise, you won't be able to play. Tell a friend to sign up. Let's get more people in here. Let's get more people in here. And then let's do it.
Invite your friends. Invite anyone that's got an Xbox or, I mean, I don't know, rig up something where you go and buy a Xbox for everyone in your neighborhood, and then you have them play Shell and then join the league.
Exactly. All right, guys, we are finally going to get there. Here we are. Last 2 teams, once again, it's Dallas and it's Edmonton. Who is going to get the number 1 pick?
I think the socials are going to get the number 1 pick.
Everybody's loving the socials. Is it the voice in the socials? Or are you guys just enjoying the troll? Here we go, guys, with pick number 1 in the season 14 6HL draft.
Well, technically, this is for number 2.
Well, it tells you who number 1 is. And the Dallas Stars will get pick number 1. Edmonton getting pick number 2. Edmonton Oilers pick number 2. Dallas, the Stars, win the draft lottery, and they will pick number 1 overall.
Yeah, very interesting to see. Let's see here real quickly. That's going to be led by Torv. Torv is going to be the one with the number 1 pick. It's actually funny because now, I mean, hey, if Torv is available, come in here and tell us who's your pick.
Yeah.
Who are you picking for number 1? Is this going to be like the Connor Bedard sweepstakes where everyone already knew who's going to get picked? Or do you have a sleeper that no one knows?
Well, Frisch is saying it's A. Tony. So.
Well, we already knew that one. That's going to, I mean, come on now.
Yeah, 100%. Always a good time. Let's see here. Let's get back over to just you and me. So there you go, folks. Dallas takes pick number 1. Edmonton getting pick number 2. That's wild.
Yeah. Yep, it's actually very interesting to see these teams go 1 and 2. And actually, if I'm being honest, Edmonton, no matter where they pick, are going to be a deadly team because they're led by I'm gonna butcher his name. It's either Deli or Deli. I don't know what his name is, but one of the other. He's a very good player, man. Very good esports player. he goes ahead and he's leading his Edmonton team with the number 2 pick. It's gonna be interesting where he kind of goes, what kind of direction he goes into, knowing his background and where he's played at. And then we have Torv. New to me anyway, no offense, but I haven't seen the name, but new to the league, I would assume. But again, he's picking at the number 1 spot, and again, if you look at who's signed up and you see the countless amount of good players we have here, it's going to be interesting to see what position he takes more than the person that he takes, right? Because in this league, it's a little different because you can have 3 different positions for 1 player. So again, it'll be kind of interesting to see where he goes in that, but congratulations to Torv winning the number 1 pick.
Yeah, exactly. And just one more time, guys, want to remind you that signups are still open for this season. Game nights have changed from Monday to Thursday, 9 p.m., 9:40 p.m., 10:20 p.m. Eastern. Signups are open now. And yeah, all games streamed right here on the official 6HL Twitch channel. Looking at the completed draft order, at pick number 18, it's the Buffalo Sabres. At number 17, the Columbus Blue Jackets. At 16, it's the Philadelphia Flyers, and at 15, the Los Angeles Kings. Number 14, the New Jersey Devils. At number 13, the Nashville Predators. Number 12 is the Florida Panthers. At number 11, Calgary. Number 10, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Number 9, the Detroit Red Wings. At number 8, it's your boy Busta's Chicago Blackhawks. I would have much rather have been there, buddy. Pick number 7.
We'll trade you. Don't talk shit. We'll trade you right now.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. We'll trade picks.
All right. We'll talk after this. All right. At number 7, it's the Colorado Avalanche. At number 6, it's the San Jose Sharks. Number 5, the New York Rangers. Number 4, the Pittsburgh Penguins. At number 3, it is the Vegas Golden Knights. Number 2, the Edmonton Oilers. And the number 1 pick in the season 14 6HL draft is the Dallas Stars and Torv. I'm sure Torv does have plenty to say right now. I'm not sure how he feels about it. Went to the wrong one. Oops, my bad. Yeah, there they are. Dallas Stars getting that first overall pick.
Yeah, it's going to be actually interesting. Like I keep saying, it's going to be interesting to see where he picks. Well, not where he picks, who he picks. And then again, and being from an owner's perspective, it's kind of, being at the number 8 slot, I think is where we're at. It's kind of nerve-wracking to see if our guys are still going to be there. Now, granted, there's only 7 other guys that are going to be taken, so a few of our guys, a lot of our guys are going to be available to us when we go to pick. But getting that number 1 pick, man, it's a blessing and it's also a curse. Because it's a blessing, because if you get the, let's say you have the number 1 pick like Torv, and you can pick someone with, the best, just the best player for you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And no one else is going to take them, that's cool. But then it's going to suck on the way back, because now everyone's going to grab your guys on the way back. So
100%.
It's a blessing and a curse. But again, if they already locked down who their number 1 pick is, and if they know what they're going to do, then props to them. But again, if they're waiting to get a couple more of their guys, it's going to be kind of nerve-wracking for them after that first pick, because they're going to come back and bite them when it's coming back into the last pick. Absolutely. So it'll be interesting to see where they go with this pick.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see which way they go. Obviously, I don't think there's going to be too much difference here this season from last season. It's going to be those big offensemen going early. I don't necessarily. Last year, I thought it was going to be a little bit different. I thought there was going to be some more defensemen going. I think this season, looking at the availability in the draft, I think it's going to be a ton of offensemen going in the first several rounds. I think it'll probably be round 6 or 7 before we see a goalie taken. If I'm being completely honest.
I can almost agree with you there, man. As much as so, if you take a look at the approved sign-up list and you take a look, I was going over this with someone earlier today, or not today, yesterday. There are so many goalies, just so many of them. There's at least 60 goalies, right? So you're not gonna. The thing with goalies, especially this season, is you're not gonna get a bad goalie if you don't pick them, right? So like, there's good available goalies out there. So I don't see goalies going high because the amount of good goalies are going to be pretty good even towards the later rounds, in my opinion. Again, we might see some guys go a little bit earlier. We got some big namers out there. Again, I'm not going to put out any names, but again, you got some big namers out there that could definitely be taken early, just to get them off the board so nobody else grabs them. But again, it'll be interesting to see what happens. But I like you said, I don't see goalies going that high. I see them dropping down low.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think you'll see some defensemen, you know, some big defensemen in the league going the first few rounds. But yeah, just looking at how spread out the draft looks position-wise, yeah, I think that's pretty well a safe bet at this point. If you want to jump on in, I've already opened up the chart. Oh, you're already in there. Look at you.
Yep.
Look at you.
I actually opened it, but I opened it in the wrong Discord. So
Gotcha.
I opened it in our media Discord, and I was like, oh crap, I'm in the wrong one. So then I had to come over here. But yeah, no, like you were saying, I see, that's the thing. And so this being the summer season, we're going to see a lack of signups all around, not only in this league, but in other leagues as well. And one of the things that struggle in usually is defense. And defense this time around, I mean, they have some decent numbers, but it's not like big numbers. It's a lot of people trying out D and, you know, stuff like that. So we're going to kind of see how that goes. Again, there is some big names in there in D that are actually really good D-men. But again, it's a lot of those people, a lot of those newcomers to D are going to be people that are really trying out for these teams and trying to make a name for themselves so that they can become a big name, right? Or become a household name, if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's coming into the chalk zone. Well, we got a couple guys in here, but nobody's. There we go. We got Eclipse Moon coming on in here. Nobody putting up their hands to speak. I'm kind of surprised so far.
Yeah, so if you don't know what he's talking about, in the league Discord right now, we have the Chalk Zone stage opened up. When you get into the Chalk Zone, make sure to raise your hand. That allows us to know that you want to come up and speak. We're going to bring you up. You can say your piece. Make sure that everything is code of conduct, like always. After you get done saying your piece, we'll send you back down. And then, again, we're going to let other people speak. But so far, we actually had 2 people just join us. We had none other than, well, your media. You don't have to. So you have none other than Obi-Wan's, which rudely interrupted me, and you also have Dano, who also joined us as well. So again, welcome to this little show that we got going on here. We'll start off with you, Obi. How do you feel? Because we already knew you were going to New York to be management there. How do you feel about your draft selection? Well, not selection, but your place in the draft.
We're pretty hyped about it.
Yeah, pick number 5.
Much better pick than we had last season.
Yeah.
We weren't too happy about that one last season. Everybody we wanted kept getting taken one after another, and we were like, this isn't good.
Yeah, and actually, I saw a little note from Frisch, and I believe Frisch, but Frisch said that this is the highest draft pick that he's ever had in his 6HL history of being here. So it'll be interesting to see what you guys do with that pick. I'm not going to divulge or ask you who you guys are looking at because, again, you're part of the management team. But congratulations again on having that number 5 pick. I wish it were me, but it is not. But congratulations to the New York Rangers on the number 5 pick.
Thanks, homie.
No problem.
Yeah,
no problem.
We got the one right before you guys, and then we pick after you coming back. Oof. It's gonna be,
The question is going to be, is your guys going to be available when it comes back around? Because I think the best 2 picks in the draft, especially in a snake draft, is the number 1 and the number 18 spot. But again, like I said before, the number 1 is a blessing and a curse. Yeah. Because once you pick, now you got to wait for all 36 picks to come back again, and then you get a double pick. Yeah. So, but the 18, I mean, you grab your first 2 guys and you're done. You can sit there and you know breathe a little bit. But that number 1 pick, as good as it is to have number 1. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, like I said, envious of those guys. In that middle row, from Colorado to Florida. That's the kind of area I generally like to be in. That's my own personal opinion, but one shot at Daytona. Oh, Frisch, I love you so much.
Oh my God, Frisch, you're funny.
Absolutely awesome. Frisch in the
So-
chat. Red Wing in the chat.
So another person we have joining us as well is none other than Dano, who got a big promotion over here.
Yeah. Congratulations,
So
Dano. Let's
congratulations on
Let's
that.
go.
Now you are a player, okay? So with that being said, who do you think top 3 picks?
Top 3 picks.
Who do you think is going to be the top 3 off the board?
I mean, it's got to be a center or a guy that can really contribute to scoring. That's all. I mean, there's a lot of big names on the sign-up sheet. You know, I would be surprised if somebody took a defenseman in the top 3. I think forward is definitely gonna go in the top 3.
Well, you got to have some names, man. You're a player. You can give those names. You ain't part of management this season. So come on, dish out some names.
Nah, I'm not looking to get clowned in the chats.
Fair enough.
Okay. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna say the names, but I could say right now I would almost put a bet on who the top 3 picks are gonna be. I could almost tell you who's gonna be the top number 1 pick. But I'm not gonna say names. But I think everyone has a kind of consensus on who it's gonna be.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. But again, I think everyone's under the consensus of who the top 3 picks are going to be. But again, I think we have a good solid board going on here, man. I could, like you said, we could have a top D man going very soon. With the lack of, I'm trying to say this in a better way. With the lack of signups at D, we'll do it that way. With the lack of signups at D, you're probably gonna see D men go a little bit higher. Goalies are gonna drop low, and then I would assume the best wingers and forwards that we have in the 6HL are going to go in the first couple rounds. After that, then it's going to fall to D-men, because again, everyone's going to need a solid D-men, and then, like I said, then it's going to drop down to the goalies at the very end.
You need those pair. Really? Red Wings saying Arksy, the Don, and Patmo, top 3 picks.
And then somebody says Flammable, Dano, and Arksy are the top 3 picks. Look at that, Dano. You got a top 3 pick from Iggy.
Number 2.
That's
Iggy's revealing his cards to you. He wants you on his team.
There you go.
I'm just saying, if you pick me top 3, you don't expect much. I'm like a 12th rounder that can like contribute.
He's gonna pick you to send you right down to TC. That's what he's gonna do.
I
Pick you
wouldn't-
number 1 overall and then send you down.
Well, he's just trying to divert everything off of the
I'm just I'm just saying, like, I'd be a waste of a pick.
Well, don't doubt yourself. You never know. You might end up.
No, there's so much more talented guys on this sign up list.
Look,
that would be nuts to take me. I'm a bench player. Like,
All right.
Moving on from that. We have a couple of people that raised their hands. Loxy's ended up having to put his hand down because it timed out. But Albino's been up too, so you can bring up whichever one you want.
So Albino, I'm going to bring you in once again. Reminder, guys, if we're bringing you in, remember that you are following CLC. He just put his hand down.
It times out after a while.
Oh man! If you put your hand back up, Albino. Like I said, guys, just keep in mind that we bring you up CLC rules, the conduct, and that does apply. So just be careful what you say. Albino, how you doing, buddy?
Hi. How's it going?
It's going, buddy. It's going. So what do you think of the draft lottery results?
You know, I was pretty disappointed that I wasn't right. That's all I have to say.
Well, I mean, to anyone who didn't see, what weren't you right about?
Well, see, it's like to be. I never win anything, so that was my main goal, and so I just wanted to win something for once. That's where I was.
You win the respect of the media team for coming in here. How about that?
Oh,
For sure. Came in
That's
here.
right.
You know, because what did you have? You had I think it was Vegas, then Pittsburgh.
It was
then Dallas.
Vegas, Pittsburgh, Dallas Oilers. Yeah, that was a top
I
four.
remember, that
And
was
then
the
it
top
totally
four.
flipped.
It just completely
it was like
flipped
totally
on its
flipped.
head. Yeah,
I mean,
not bad pick.
I mean, what were the picks? Dallas
Dallas
went
number 1.
3-1.
Yeah. Edmonton went to
Vegas.
number 1.
Shoot, man.
Yeah. Oh, not bad, dude. Not bad. Who, you know what, we can ask you. Where are you hoping to go?
Oh shoot, it's hard to say. Like, I'm hometown Michigan, so obviously Detroit's a big one. But I don't know. It really, what it boils down to me is just interest from the ownership and an eagerness to develop rather than just show up and play games. You know, so I guess wherever the most developmental mindset is would be my go-to.
For sure, dude. That's gotta get in there and be scouting guys whenever they put it up. And hopefully we're gonna see a whole lot more scouting from the guys here in the next few days.
Sure, there's been a good amount from what I've seen already from select few teams, but
Yeah, a lot of teams I've been seeing. If you go to like the scouting, not the scouting Discord, but they had that little like what used to be looking for group is now like what is a scouting chat or something like that.
Chat.
I've seen a lot of owners go in there and try to pull people, so I know there's a lot of active stuff. I know us in Chicago, we've been scouting a lot, and like I said before, we got something coming up on the weekend. But yeah, I know a lot of teams trying to get it in because we pretty much have had a week and a half maybe of scouting. So you know everyone's really trying to fire it up, and we only got till this weekend, and then after this weekend, you know, it was a draft on Sunday. So it's going to be interesting to see again where everyone picks and how much people did their homework, right? Because again, with the I don't want to say short of time, but with the amount of time that we did get, it's going to be interesting to see who's been scouted and who is going to go to these top couple teams here.
honestly, I'm interested in the teams that already have, you know, they I guarantee there's teams that got guys in mind. You know, it's just boils down to if they can get that pick throughout the draft. So I'm interested to see.
Yeah, I don't have a doubt in my mind that most of these teams already have lists, and they're like, all right, this is the guy we're going for. That we're going for that guy, you know.
100% you have to.
For sure.
100% you have to, and you know, like, I'm kind of glad that you brought that up, Albino, because, you know, to me, I think one of the most important things to kind of remind guys, especially since we're live right now, you know, is that this is a draft league, right? So if you just wanted to play with your buddies, then you know, you join a BYOG. This is a draft league, so wherever you get drafted, you know, like, just try and make the best of it, play the best that you can. You know, don't be toxic. And let's go. Let's get some good play going here. I'm looking forward to a super competitive season. I think this has the makings of being a really good one, depending on how the draft goes.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I just lost my train of thought. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna let someone else hop in here and chat out for a bit.
Right on, Albino.
It was nice having you, Albino.
Thank you very much for joining us,
you guys. Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me for sure.
Cheers.
Yeah, peace out.
Everybody, that was Albino. Envy coming in next. Last season, he was right in line for that Vezina trophy. And I'm sure he'll be looking to do something very similar as it comes to this season. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man that finished with a 2.14 goals against average. Loxies, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. That's the one stat that always stands out to me, man. That 2.14, that was crazy. That was crazy. Now, mind you, you know, you didn't have as many games as Indian Swag, and you know, you take away one or two of those shutouts, definitely not the same. But you had some great defense in front of you, and yeah, numbers reflect just how well you played.
Yeah. If I didn't sleep through some of my games, I would have beat out Indian. But
So it's funny. So that's either a big compliment or a big diss to your fellow teammates and your opponents. Because are you saying that you slept because no one could come and score on you, or you slept because you know, you're just tired of not playing?
I slept through games. I was tired. I'm happy though. I'm happy Indian got it. You know,
Nice.
it went to Tampa. All that matters.
Well, you guys definitely, you won it as the pair as well, right? So getting that joint one, definitely. You both deserved an absolutely phenomenal season. So, Loxies, I'm going to ask you flat out again. You're a player, obviously not in management, but when it comes to this season and the way that things are looking right now, where are you hoping to land this season?
I want to be Mr. Irrelevant.
Really?
Avail issue is going to be coming up, so with the kid on the way, so I don't know how that will shape out.
Yeah.
So, no, but I know.
But I think it's safe to say, especially with you winning that award last season and people just stat checking you, I don't see why you don't get selected as a goalie. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, one of the first.
Realistically, you'll get chosen.
Okay, we doing realistically. I think I will be one of the top goalies picking off the board. One of the first.
Well, I would assume that because you and your partner Indian Swag are both signed up as goalies. At this point, Indian Swag's got I think he's got a little bit more better availability than you. I don't think much. I could double check that, but again, I mean with you guys both coming back, I don't see why you guys wouldn't be both picked up. So it'll be interesting to see where you guys go. But again, I see you guys getting picked up.
Imagine the team gets me and Indian Swag again.
That won't happen. I guarantee it.
No. Anybody lets that happen, that's a crying shame. That is a crying shame. Just asking for it. Watching both go
honestly,
Tampa. Oh my god.
Honestly, though, I think defense is going to go off the board.
You think so?
First, yes.
Yeah. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. You know, like again, look at signups.
Defense wins games.
Yeah. Yeah. You need those good pairs in front of your goalie. Goalie can only do so much without some help in front of him. That is.
But I'll be coming back for an under 2.14 goals against average this season.
Red Wing saying if Loxies invites me, Busta, I'll join. Is Red Wing in the 6HL? Yeah.
What?
I think he thinks it's like a call, but it's not a call. It's in
the 6HL Discord. If you go all the way up to the very top of the 6HL Discord, you'll see it says the Chalk Zone.
Yeah, he's in there now.
There you go.
But yeah, we got line of people coming in. But before we kind of let you lose, Loxies, again, with you being a player, we can ask you this question. We're gonna ask everybody. Top 3. Who do you think is coming off the board?
The Don, Papa X88, and probably I don't know about the third.
The Don,
it's going to be some defenseman. I see a defenseman going in the top 3.
Yeah, the Don is definitely a good pick. Him at center.
Yeah.
You know,
people don't know Papa, but you gotta. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Fair enough. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Loxies. I appreciate you. Unless Obi-Wan's got a question for you.
Oh, that one.
Obi? Nope, I guess not.
Yeah, Obi don't want to talk to me.
No. I was trying to talk to you, then you got off.
Oh. So what do you got?
So, where's our shutouts?
Damn.
That's the only question I got for you.
Damn.
Where's our shutouts?
Damn.
They're coming. They're coming this season.
Shutouts and
They're coming this season.
Coming this season.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Either I can get them for you or against you again. Doesn't matter.
Damn.
Oh man, look at that.
Dude, I love the confidence on this kid. Loxies, thank you very much.
You gotta love it.
Thank you very much for joining us, man. Really appreciate it.
No problem.
All right.
Peace.
Cheers. All right, joining us next. We're going in the line here, guys. Joining us next. Oh, this guy. This guy is a whole lot of fun, and hopefully he can keep the attitude in check. And yeah, we should be good, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome. Always a fan favorite. It is Cavries. What's going on, Cav?
Wait 1 second. Let me just change my audio up.
Oh, he's
what
up?
up?
Are you at that girl's place with that bad internet?
Nah, talking to her, yo.
He's like, hey, look. He said, listen, I really think you're attractive, but your internet is so slow.
Yeah.
I can't be here because I have to play hockey with the boys, and your internet sucks. So I'm sorry.
Anyways.
How you doing, Cavries? Let me go right from the jump. Do I even need to ask you where you want to end up this season?
Let's see. Can I pick 2?
Go ahead.
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright, so my first one is I want to end up in Chicago.
Of course.
And then my second one New York Rangers.
Don't blame you there.
I wanna keep what. If I don't end up in Chicago, I want to end up in New York because I want to keep what we had going on into that 2 weeks that they had me on that team, because I think it was going pretty smooth and pretty well. So I would want to keep it rolling there.
Well, fair enough. Well, things are definitely rolling for you. You're doing pretty well. To get the points, and I notice, when playing with you, you've learned how to use that right trigger, so that definitely helps.
And I'll tell you what, from the multiple times that I played with Cavries over the past couple months, when we thought he was going to be the AGM here, that's what I yelled at him all the time for. Is this dude, this right trigger? Your right trigger exists, and I will say, and I'm not even like, patting his ego or anything, but I will say he's become a better all-around player now, because he can find lanes and he can pass it. So it'll be interesting to see how Cavries does, whether he winds up with us in Chicago or whatever other team ends up picking him up.
Yeah. Absolutely. Cavries, do you have a pick as to who you think the top 3 in the draft will be?
So, I'm going to go Beep Bop, Bust the Nose. Papa X88. I'm going to go The Don. And then I'm going to go King Patmo.
Yeah, I think
So,
a couple of those names are definitely going to be going to have to be watched. I think that's a pretty solid trio. What do you think about that?
Yeah. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I'm not in the King Patmo Don sweepstakes, so I already know those two are going to be gone by the time it gets to me. But yeah, that's what I would assume. That's what I would assume.
Oh, and it's gonna be interesting to see again, right, with Dallas, Edmonton, and Vegas, to see what they do first. I think will definitely set the tone for the rest of the draft. You kind of came back last season, Cavries, and you stepped it up a little bit. We know you obviously want to step it up again this season.
Listen, can I just say, I stepped it up. That's because I only had my cast off my hand. So, because I was playing literally, no joke, probably like 4 to 5 weeks of that season with a hard cast on my thumb. So,
well, what's going to be the one big thing you're going to be working on to make Cavries the catch this year?
One thing, probably passing a lot more, as
Yeah.
As of right now in LG, I have 13 assists and 3 goals. So,
Attaboy. Not bad.
my right trigger is right there.
No.
So it's definitely going to be getting more assists and being more of a team player than I used to be.
No,
and I gotta thank Obi for that, because he was the first one to yell at me and tell me to pass the puck
And
more.
he won't be the last. I'll tell you that.
No.
He
Will not be the last. But Obi has made me, I'm gonna be honest, has made me the player that I've become with the passing and all that. So I gotta thank him for that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Big group hug.
Yeah. Obi, come on. Give your boy some love.
Yo, I just try to help people out, bro.
No.
People think I'm toxic. I just want people to be better.
Which can be taken as toxicity if
No.
you word it differently.
You know what, man? Like, so last season when I was doing the owner interviews and me and Frisch had the conversation, I think like it's what it boils down to is leaving the ego at the door.
Yo.
Some guys are different in the ways that they approach certain things, but if you want to get better at this game, you need to listen to guys that are better than you. If you want to excel in this game and become a better player, you have to play with guys who are better than you and against guys who are better than you, and understand that there's always going to be a bigger dog. You just got to do your part, right? And if you can take that criticism, like listen to the couple things, man, you got this. You got this.
Look what I did.
I think that's what it's all about at the end of the day. you know, when it comes to this game. Like, I love seeing the community grow, and I love, you know, like a lot of my center skill. Like, I say it all the time. I attribute it to Freshmania. Because he took the time when we were in another league together playing for Calgary. He took the time to kind of sit with me and be like, you know, this is what you want to do off the draw. And this is, you know, this is kind of where you should be. And if you're going to play a little more defensively, this is what you should be doing. And I think, yeah, if I hadn't been willing to take some of that criticism, I wouldn't be the player that I am right now. And I think that's what guys have to understand, right? You got to check the ego and be willing to take that criticism from guys who are better than you. And,
Listen, like TJ saying, check that ego, leave it at the door. Like, a lot of people take criticism and trying to get you better like crap talking, when it's not crap talking. It's just to help you out and get you better at the game.
Well, essentially, you got to remember too, it's all in the approach, right? So me myself, when I played a D-man as a right D in LG before I came over to, you know, play center, which I'm playing this season. And while I was doing that, I actually had the privilege of playing in an NHL game because the NHL team that I had played for was having some troubles, and they just needed fillers, right? Well, when I went over there, I had an NHLer sit there and show me a build that was going to help me out being a bigger guy. And that's where I got my truculence build from. And I've been using that ever since. I haven't really had any issues with it. So that's why I've never really made anything else. I've made a puck moving defenseman, but from when he showed me that build, I've seen a drastic improvement in how I'm able to play, because, you know, as good as it is to go fast, especially as a D-man, I'm not trying to go fast. I'm just trying to keep you away from the net. Yeah. So again, if you take the criticism and you take people's suggestions with, you know, like a grain of salt, as they're not attacking you more than just trying to make you better, then you'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. You know, like I think personally on defense, you know, sometimes you need those fast builds when you know you're going up against, you know, wingers that are really small, really fast, like the LT, right? You need that little bit of a smaller
like
build.
OB.
Yeah, you need that little bit of a smaller build. You know, just that little bit smaller, right? Like, you know, like my puck moving defenseman, you know, I keep him at 93 speed, 93 acceleration, at 6'1", 180. And keep my strength and my body checking up just that little tiny bit, so that way I can still lay those hits, but I'm fast enough to actually get back into the play, make the poke, keep the stick on the inside. Right now, again, right, it's all little things, and I think it's about how you play too. Right, you find that build that works for you, and don't go messing with it. Right, like, you know, try out a few builds and that, you know, find what works best for your style of play. Just roll with it. Like, if that you know, truck build works for you, that's your build, right? Like, I love my two-way defenseman build, but I know in certain situations I got to pull out that puck moving defenseman without a doubt. Right? So.
It's all about versatility. You just got to be able to accept change, especially like when you load up against some of these guys. You know, like there's been times we've loaded into like drop-in clubs or whatever you want to call them. And when you go into these clubs, these guys are all using like elite edges, all gold, you know, and it's like, you know, the only thing to really stop that is you can have a bigger build to kind of put them on their ass, or you can
PG-13.
or you can, like I said, or you can be faster than them, and it's just one of the two choices, because you can't have an average build against these guys, but. Yeah. But again, you know, we're kind of getting off subject a little bit here. But again, if you can accept criticism to develop yourself as a player, you're going to find yourselves getting in those higher draft picks because you're willing to learn. Just a little advice for anybody, including myself, when you're trying to get drafted or trying to get to a team, especially when you're scouting, and it doesn't matter if you're scouting here or anywhere else, if the ownership or management is telling you like, hey, like, this is what we need from you, or this is what I want you to do. It's not a command, sort of speak. Yeah. It's if you want a spot, this is what people are looking for type of thing. You know, it's not to harsh criticize anybody. It's just, this is what we need to win. And if we can't get that because of the people that we've surrounded you with, then unfortunately we're going to have to go a different route. And again, if everyone takes that with a grain of salt, we'll be all fine. But I want to appreciate you, Cavries, and I thank you for stopping by. We got a couple more people in here, but again, can't wait to see what happens with you.
Me neither. I think I'm going like, I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm going. If I'm gonna be truly honest, I think I'm going like 9th, 10th, or 11th round.
Well, it'll be interesting to see where you end up going. But again, thanks for stopping by, Cabbies. We really
No
appreciate
problem.
you coming by.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And here we go. It's my boss. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the owner of the Pittsburgh Penguins. We got pick number 4 tonight. Chill World. How's it going, buddy? Oh.
Did you go by your owner?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, you gotta unmute. Make sure you select the right microphone. And unmute yourself there, Chill. I don't know if you can still hear me. He's there. Chill, you there, buddy? Yeah, if you select the microphone icon on the bottom, just select the correct microphone. That should help you get on in here. Oh boy. Well, we do got somebody else in waiting while we try and figure this out. Oh, put his hand down. And I was gonna ask you guys, do I bring ice in or not?
I feel like that might be
Yeah.
a sketchy idea.
I was thinking the same. That might not be the best. Hey, look at that. We got Mr. Clampy Clamper. Flammable. Let's see here. Here we go. Flammable. How you doing, buddy? Can you hear me, Flammable?
What's up, boys?
How you doing? Oh, can barely hear you, man. You sound like you're talking underwater.
Yeah. Did you guys heal me?
Fun fact,
Yeah, can hear
Flammable
you
actually
now.
participates in underwater basket weaving.
Nice. We can hear you, Flammable. How are you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
How's
What's up, boys?
Not too much. How's scouting going for you so far?
I can't heal.
All right. Well, Flammable, can you hear me? All right.
Yeah, I don't think he can hear you.
No. All right, there we go. All right, we're gonna try and bring Chill World in here again, guys. Sorry. If anybody else wants to get in here, Iggy, if you want in, you can jump on in fresh. If you
Yeah.
want in.
Hopefully I got this working now.
There we go, Chill World, buddy. How you doing? So we got pick number 4. How you feeling about that, man?
Yeah, that's good. I saw you stressing
Yeah.
on
man.
the screen.
You know, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you about that, man. It wasn't even like the early pick. Obviously, like I said what I said.
Yeah.
I prefer to be somewhere in the middle. It wasn't that. It was just the closer I was getting to number 1, I was like, no, everybody's gonna think this shit's rigged, and no, like, you know, I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear it at all.
Yeah, the closer we got up there, I was like, oh no, this is gonna be a riot if we get number 1.
Oh my god, yeah, yeah, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. I was in a party. I'm in a party with Frisch, and I was sitting there during it, and I was like, Frisch, I really hope Pittsburgh gets number 1 so I can say rigged in the chat.
Dude, I was sitting there hoping the same thing, and I'm like, man, dude, if I get number 1, I'm gonna be so. I mean, I'll be happy about it, but I was gonna be super upset too. So.
No, 100%. I said it to Chill earlier on today. I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm looking forward to it tonight, but I'm also stressing about it because I knew that if either you or me got the number 1 pick, it would just be game over. Right?
Oh, I knew
we'd
someone
never
would say
get it.
something. We would get messages from league staff immediately. Oh, let me see how you did that. Let me see how you did that.
Yeah, exactly. But thankfully, it went a little bit better than that. So Chill. You know, I know. We got the plans and we got some scouting going on here. You want to tell the league anything about scouting plans for this weekend?
So yeah, I'm planning to scout every night here through the week until draft. Hopefully, I don't got much going on. Got to get a good look at a few more guys I've seen on the sign-up list.
Yeah.
And I mean, number 4, like, I think it's a great spot.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like, further down on the way back, but
Yeah.
that's a good player going number 4
Yeah.
on the first pick there. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, and you know, being in that number 4 spot, like thinking about it, so number 4 to, oh my god, I can't even think right now. 18 spots out from number 4 would be 22. So you got the 22 and 27. So that's still 3 pretty good picks.
Yeah, no, those aren't bad at all. I'm pretty happy with what we got.
Yeah, it's too good.
I mean, you guys are pretty high there. You guys are pretty high up there in picks. I mean, it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting how high you guys take Sergio. I mean, your very first pick. So,
Sergio. Man, I keep on forgetting to put that gift back.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, I know. Sergio deserves to be number 1. Him and A. Tony, number 1 and number 2.
short in glass. Oh, you thought I was short in glasses? I'm 5'11".
Yeah. So you got the short part right.
No, what? Oh, come on. What are you, 6'5"?
6
Come on now.
6'2".
Okay, whatever. I claim to be 6 foot, but I'm really 5'11". But if I put shoes on, I'm 6 foot.
Oh, there you go.
You tower over me. Yeah, I'm 5'7", so.
Really? Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a tough life.
I'm gonna be the Zdeno Chara on our team, eh?
Yeah,
Right.
I'm a real life IRL Chell build here, right winger.
Thank you, Iggy. I appreciate the compliment there.
Nice. I'm pretty close. To mine. I'm 6'2", 205.
Oh, I'm 5'11", 180.
Damn, you fat bastard.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, right.
I'm just fucking with you, man.
No, it's all right. I'm gonna go burn some calories right after this. I'm gonna go run outside.
I'm gonna go eat a sandwich, man.
I'm actually pretty hungry, to be honest with
Same
you.
here.
And I smacked on some Texas Roadhouse earlier, so.
Same here. So how did you feel about the entertainment tonight, Chill?
Oh, you guys are great. I love watching that stream.
Dude.
I couldn't have asked for a better AGM here to keep me entertained.
Right on. Yes. Well, if nothing
Wow.
else, I'm definitely gonna be entertaining. So like I'm in the number 3 spot because I'm the class clown. Let's go. Let's go.
So, Griggs, are you trying to say that he's like Brett Favre of this league? Because I think he could be. He could be like Brett Favre, or like Aaron Rodgers, or even a Tom Brady, where he's gonna retire and then come back, or maybe even pull a Viz, just like retire, but don't like officially retire and just stick around in the league for the rest of eternity. But he could be one of those.
Oh yeah. Yo, oh my God, Wrigley, TJ out here looking like a 15-year-old guy contemplating retirement for the 4th straight off season. Oh yeah, no, that dude. You know what, dude? That's it. So I'll tell you the actual story. So I started growing out the beard a little bit. And yeah, I knew the gray was coming, and I got the whole Mr. Fantastic thing, the gray on the side and everything, and like it when I started growing out the beard again for the first time in a while, gray really started popping out, and it was hanging in there, right? And, I was like, oh, I'm gonna shave this off. And it was the wife that actually turned around and said, no, like you got a whole Joe Thornton thing going on. And I was like, yeah, I do. And dude, never looked back. Never looked back.
Yeah, I've gone through some hair changes. I used to have a long beard, and then when I first started with you guys, I had really long hair. But it's summertime, so in the summertime, I always buzz my head. So you guys haven't seen me on the show for at least 2 months, something like that. So this is because I was down at a 2. It's probably like 3, maybe 4 right now. And then the beard I trimmed down, and I'm looking a lot more cleaner now. A lot more cleaner.
Yeah. It's looking good, buddy. It's looking good. It was looking scraggly there at one point, but looking.
Hey man, it doesn't. I grew up warm. Cold guy. I'm a cold guy, man. I need to stay warm, so I got the long hair. I look like a greaser from the movie Grease. I literally look like one of those, just with a beard. But again, way off topic. Chill World. I know you ended up in a good place. I believe you're like 4. So how did you feel about it? I mean, I know we kind of touched on it earlier, but how do you feel about like the guys that you want? Are you excited to get? Do you think your guys are gonna be there at your pick 4, or I mean, did you want to get a little higher, or what did you think?
So I mean, going into the lottery, I hadn't thought like if we go number 1, like who do we pick? Like I wasn't planning on it. So now I got to really look at the signups and like think number 4, like that's a good pick. I got to figure out that's going to be a good player. That's a huge role on the team there.
Yep.
So I got to put some more thought into that. But as far as the rest of my board going further down the draft, I think the players that I'm gonna need to fill the roles on my team, I think they'll be there.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. Without giving too much away, what kind of see, this is really hard to ask again because you don't want to give away too much, but without giving too much away, what kind of is the battle plan? Is it the defensive first mentality? Because obviously goaltending isn't going to be an issue without yourself in Pro Orb. You know, that's a solid 1-2 punch. You know, kind of what is your personal mentality now? Obviously, the change before the draft, but what do you think?
I mean, as a goalie, and I know I've talked to Orb a little bit about this. I mean, I just love a good defensive core. That's every goalie loves to have that in front of them. Obviously, you need some offense to win some games, but it all starts in the back end. So I'm hoping to pick up a good, strong D core. Don't want to give too much there.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah, but hopefully you guys can get a little bit from that. I mean, what goalie doesn't love a great 1 and 2 D pair in front of them, right?
Well,
see,
you got
I
me.
think your team. Well, your team's a little bit different because I mean, you have TJ and D. You guys are both goalies, so
Yeah.
I would assume, and I would assume that you guys are going to go heavy forwards, heavy forwards and heavy D-men because you don't need goalies. You only need about what, 5 D-men, something like that. And then, like I said,
something like that.
so I'm assuming you guys are going to get a forward within the top 4 or top.
I mean,
5 pick.
I got Busta reading my mind right now. I might be giving too much info away. I might have to go.
I mean, but here's the thing,
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
I mean,
you're right,
it's a general consensus because it's not
Yeah.
just your team. You can look at a lot of these teams, and you can almost take a guess of who's on their board, man. Because a lot of these
Yeah,
guys,
no, you're right.
a lot of these owners, dude, I guarantee we all share the same board on a couple people. So, I mean, I don't doubt it. But when you look at the composition of teams and who they're going to pick, you start to see that some of your guys that you thought are going to be gone may not be gone when they come to you. So it'll be interesting to see who everyone takes, and not just you guys, just everybody in general.
This season's pretty interesting in the fact too. There's a lot of goalie management. I don't think I've ever seen it this much.
We had quite a few last season, but way more this season. Yeah.
Yeah. So that creates a different dynamic going to the draft, right? I mean, obviously goalies usually go later, but in the later rounds now, it's going to be a little different. I'm interested to see what happens.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it that way, right? Because with so many goalies being in management, that limits the, and I'm, again, not trying to talk down about anybody, but it limits the quality goalies that are in the draft, right? The Loxies, the Indian Swag, so yeah, we could maybe see a few goalies going much earlier than what we've anticipated here.
So to touch on something real quick, Frisch, you saying that you're quoting me saying that I. No, yeah. So you said I would guess forwards or defense. What I said was they're probably leaning heavily more towards forwards. Obviously, they have to pick defense because they need 5 other defensemen. But I would assume, with them being a high top pick, that they're going to go for a forward, just because of what's available at forward, and then what they could get back on the back end of defense build. So, I was just clarifying that real quick because I know I sounded like an idiot. But yeah, no, I expect them to get a forward in that.
Yeah, 100%. But who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? That's the big question. Picking number 4. Right on, Chill. Thank you very much for joining us, man. I'll be
yeah,
talking
no
to you
problem,
soon.
guys.
I'm going to be, we won't be too much longer here. If you want to jump off for a few games, let's fucking go, buddy. Let's fucking go.
I'm down.
It's after 11 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. The training wheels are off. Let's fucking go. All right.
Well, we can say the F word. We're not going to get censored. No.
All right, let's go, boys.
All right, great talking to you guys. See you around.
Thanks a lot, Chill World. Have a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in next, please welcome the partner of Obi-Wan's as well as the owner. Oh, wait. I have to try to bring him up. Why ain't he coming up?
Frisch owns me.
Yeah.
No.
There he is, the owner of the New York Rangers. Please welcome Frisch Mania. What's going on, Frisch? Oh, he's got himself on mute.
Hey, just wanted to thank you for giving me the highest pick I ever had.
Hey, you're welcome, buddy. I'm glad. glad I was able to. I'm glad I was able to
Every
assist there.
single season, I see everybody from my board gone by the time I get my pick. So, yeah.
Well, if you want, we could repick and put you down at 18 if that's where you feel more comfortable.
I'll take it.
Oh, okay. All right, just making sure.
I'm excited being able to pick somebody who will be there.
Yeah, exactly. And you got, you know, it is, like I said, the more I think about it, 4, I guess, isn't too bad place to be. And then for you guys, not a bad place to be either at all. Sitting in
top
that
10
5
picks
spot,
is where you can still get the top guy you want.
Yeah.
Right. That's why, I mean, like I said, a lot of these teams, and even you guys, and you don't have to tell us your draft strategy, but again, I don't think goalie is going to be a problem here. There's over 60 goalies signed up, so we can probably eliminate that off the table. And seeing as you guys are super LT skilled over there in New York, I would assume that you guys might go for a defenseman or maybe even a really good winger to complement the power duo of you and Obi. So, I mean, again, it's going to be very interesting to see what each team involves. What team drafts these players, especially with you guys being a high pick. If you guys end up getting like an absolute stellar offensive guy, I mean, we could see like the most dangerous line that New York's ever had. Have you guys pick him? But I'm actually very excited for you guys in your pick and to see where you guys might go with it.
The management composition is usually where you look for hints on where a team might go.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you have to. Because if because you can study all these players, and you being an owner for multiple seasons, me being a GM at another place, you know as well as I do, man. You can scout all these guys, but your management team, their position compromisation, like. If you got an all defensive management, then who do you think they're going to take?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also, like scouting aside, normally the people who go in the top 10 picks are the people who also don't scout.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's because to me, I think
them.
that's because they're like household names.
Yeah.
They're names that you know, right?
Yeah.
They're names that you already knew were going to go, and the top 10 picks are going to be, pretty much people you already could guess are going to go, and then you're going to start getting it into people like them, but maybe you didn't think they were going to go at that particular pick.
Right. It's kind of like essentially most of the league know who the top 10 players will be. It's just the order.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
100%. You look at the list. It's not too hard to spot it out, right, in terms of who those guys are. What I find funny here is that, through that little introduction of Busta, him calling you guys sweaty LT players. Look at that. You guys are left trigger guys, eh?
We got some of that. Like,
yeah. I know.
All of it.
I don't do that.
Who are you lying to? You taught Cavries to do that. That dude does it all the time, and then playing against you is even sweatier.
By the way, I'm
Mr. Nobody, bro.
I see the Crescio in the chat saying he needs scouting, so just so you know, you can join the New York Rangers scouting Discord. That's where we look first.
Let's go.
Guys, don't you know?
Other people also, if you're a good player, you're welcome to join. If you're a bad player, join Busta's Discord.
Hey, yo.
Or pitch.
So look, on a real note, I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. So me being a new manager here, and me being this is only my second, well, technically my third season, but really my second season in this league. And to see the amount of people that joined my Discord, I was super surprised. I was super surprised at the amount of people that actually wanted to come scout, which was astonishing to me. But hey, man, I don't care if you play well, if you don't play well, I'm gonna scout you. And if you make the list, you might make Chris Jericho's list, but you may not make the list. But come scout anyway. I don't care. I want to play. Let's play some games.
Yeah. No, 100%. You gotta get out there and scout.
Dude, don't you know Obi is the second best?
That's true. Second best Obi-Wan's.
Second.
Where's Obi fans?
I'm a humble guy. That's why I didn't take the best Obi-Wan's from management. I settled for second best.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay.
I actually ran with the first best Obi-Wan back in Calgary.
Yeah. The old 0-22 season, very remarkable.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Arksy in the chat saying Obi for president.
President of LT.
Yeah. Hey, Prez Strat, you got some competition coming your way. Look at that. He made it into staff. He's looking for the way up. Okay, I gotta ask you about this, Frisch, because Ice wants to get in here into the talk, and I don't know. You know, I've seen some of it in the chat, but he told me to ask Frisch about me right now. He will love to talk about me. So would you love to talk about Ice?
Would I love to talk about Ice?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how much I can say about Ice, but I will give you that he's a good goalie. And when he behaves himself, he's an asset. And when he doesn't, he's going to get banned for you.
Oh, there we go. There we go. So that's always something to look forward to. Right? You know, somebody willing to catch a ban. You know, you need those guys.
I've seen him claim that he matured, so who knows? Maybe he'll behave. So if Torv wants to take a gamble.
Obi-Wan's just like, yeah, haven't had a fucking chance.
I don't know, man. I had him in Toronto, and he never showed up for games.
Woo!
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. No,
Let's just remember, in that season, we took out the first seed in the playoffs too, without Ice. So.
Yep.
It looks like
Alpha, Mancy, Delhi.
And it looks like from our chat and Twitch, A. Griggs wants Frisch for Frisch to go ahead and tell a little bit of something about A. Griggs.
Oh.
I'll just tell you he's a good pick. You can't go wrong with picking A. Griggs.
Yeah. No, it's,
I have a, you know, it's funny. I got a funny Griggs story for you. So, a couple seasons back, I was playing in that league, and when I was playing, I got traded to him, and he messaged me saying, "Oh, you know, it's great to have you here. You know, we got you in a trade. You know, make sure to sign up for some games." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I'm like, I'm out on a little vacation. I'll be back tomorrow. So I go to bed, and then I wake up. He traded me the very next day after telling me he was happy to have me there, and then traded me somewhere else. And I give him crap all the time for it because I found it funny. I wasn't even mad. I thought that was so funny.
Busta, let me explain. He was happy to get you because you were the piece he needed to trade for the guy he wanted.
I know. I thought, like I said, I was dying laughing when that happened. I'm like, that is so hilarious.
If it makes you feel better, Griggs never bids on me ever. So there you go. He's a good judge of talent.
He said facts. Thanks, Griggs. I appreciate it. Thanks for the, thanks for the confidence on that one.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, that's awesome. That is.
Oh man, and that's, dude. I'll never forget that dude. That dude was funny as hell. I remember waking up that next morning, like getting all those notifications that I was traded. I'm like, dude, I just had a conversation with this guy, and then I was already booted out of the server. So you know, this was seasons back, so you can't message people when you're in the Discord with them. Like, what the? I can't even message the dude to say what happened. And I was like, all right, whatever. All right, see you later, Griggs. Like, bye.
Peace. I'm out. Oh my god.
That's amazing. Just as this trade was failing, suddenly it gets blessed by Busta Dimez, the missing piece.
Yeah. Right.
The missing
Thank
link.
you so much for coming here so I can trade you a...
The missing link.
Hey, that's a great time, dude. I love telling that story. It's one of my funnier moments that I've had in leagues.
Oh, dude, it's great being a pawn, right? It's great
Yeah,
being
I love
like
it.
just a little
It's
chess
kind of
piece.
like early on, my first time in LG scouting, like the very first team I scout for goes like, "Oh my god, dude, you have potential. Don't you dare scout for anybody. We're grabbing you."
Yeah.
And then they didn't, and that's when I learned. Always scout.
Always scout. Always.
I learned a very, very valuable lesson after plenty of seasons of doing exactly what you did, scouting, and then people being like, "Oh, we're gonna grab you. We're gonna grab you." Like, it doesn't matter, and this applies here too. And this goes out to everybody out there. If any owner tells you you are a guaranteed pick, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not.
Things change.
I guarantee you, you're not, because plans change, picks go before you're selected. You know, like it's tough. It's tough out there, and for anyone
One moment Torv tells you you're his pick for sure, and then he grabs Itonai. You know?
Yeah. Well, I guess the only one that could guarantee a spot is Torv. Torv is the only person that can guarantee it for a spot. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with that number 1 pick.
100% going to be interesting to see what Dallas does. Like the first 3, right? Dallas, Edmonton, and
I look forward the most for the Dallas pick.
Yeah.
Go ahead and throw that graphic up real quick.
Oh yeah. Yep. I hit that up right now. Yeah, no, I think.
Who I predict for the first overall pick?
Who's that?
This is my legitimate first overall that I think will happen. I think it's gonna be Patma.
Okay. That's legit. After the season he had last season, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be
when you score 9 billion points in 10 games, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta put the pieces around him, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not taking anything away from the individual talent that King Patmo does have, right? But let's look at King Patmo with his line there in St. Louis versus what he did at the All-Star game, and we could go over other contributors like the Bobby Orr, and the reason why we have the Bobby Orr pack now. It doesn't matter who you're picking, right? Like, you have to think down the road in terms of your next 5 steps, because if you're going to go after that big player, especially if you're going after a winger first, you have to make sure you have that solid line around him, right? You have to have that that good center and that good defensive line. It's gonna be interesting to see how this draft goes. I think this is gonna be a real competitive season. What do you think, Frisch?
Yeah, I agree. I'm really excited for this season. I think there's some good ownership. Should be exciting.
Yeah. Agreed.
I'm also very excited to see how you do in management, TJ. I wanted you for my team, not gonna lie, but wishing you well.
Oh, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I knew like last season, I'm gonna go somewhere.
Yep.
Was I surprised about going to Vegas? No. I scouted within a few games. I really enjoyed playing with those guys. And it was like there was a little bit of gel there that worked out, right? But I had thought, at the end of it that I was going to be coming to New York, and when I got that message, we were going to pick you next.
It was happening that round too. You were literally slotted as our next pick then.
Damn. Well, it apparently isn't meant to be this season either, as I'm
at least now you're gonna experience that stress in the draft where you have your next pick lined up and then it snatches right 1 pick ahead of you.
Yeah, and it's funny, right? It's going to be those two. It's going to be those two doing it because as you know, I'm streaming the draft, right? So basically, I'll be there for the full draft planning, but at the end of it, it's going to be Pro Orb and Chill that are going to have to, hopefully I can kind of look at my phone here and there, right? But with only a minute and a half between picks. 1 minute, 2 minutes between picks, not going to give me an awful lot of time, so the boys are going to have to do it. Hopefully we just, we have the right order, and as long as we get those first few picks, I think we're going to be good. We're going to be real good, because we got the goaltending, and we got the defense, so let's go. Right on, boys. Well, this has been fun.
So resume some scouting. Draft is coming up.
I think so.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm about to do. I did want to touch, however, we have a couple more people left in here, TJ. Come draft day, when Mr. TJ is going to be streaming the draft, make sure to tune in, because we are also going to be giving you inside access to the Chicago War Room before the draft starts, give you guys kind of an inside scoop on what we're kind of dealing with. Again, not too much detail, so you guys aren't going to know who we pick, but again, we're going to show you kind of our thought process of what's kind of going on in Chicago before we draft, so make sure to check that out.
Yeah, that's going to be an awful lot of fun. Just to remind you guys all one more time that yes, the draft is coming up this Sunday. So we have the sign-up deadline is this Thursday. The 1st of June will be the deadline. So make sure that if you haven't already signed up, you get signed up. And if you got buddies that want to get signed up, make sure that they are signed up by midnight on Thursday. Thursday, June 1st. The draft will be next Sunday night on the 4th. 4 days of preseason and opening night on Monday, June the 12th. Looking forward to that. And as I mentioned, just because I got to keep on hitting it again and again and again and again. We want that smoke. Season 14 signups are still open for 6HL this season. Make sure that you join our Discord today. If you're watching and you're not a part of the Discord, you can find a Discord link right in the description of this channel. Game nights are changing this season, Monday to Thursday, 9 p.m., 9:40 p.m., and 10:20 p.m. Eastern. As always, all games, well, not all games, but we have games streamed here nightly on Twitch, our official 6HL Twitch channel, and we look forward to having all of you join us for that. Guys, this has been a ton of fun tonight. I'm a little tired, but I think I'm ready for a little scout. How about you guys?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm about to do. I'm about to go in there, try to find some guys, see if we can get anything going. If not, I'm probably gonna hop off myself. But we're gonna see if anyone's available to play tonight.
Exactly. Well,
Yeah. Same here.
Thank you guys for your work on the stream. Thank you for helping us get an awesome pick, and good luck scouting.
Yeah, thanks for rigging it.
Hey, no problem. No problem. Just know that we're waiting for our $20 Venmo at the end of the stream.
Come on, dude. We're never.
I'm Canadian. I can only do e-transfer.
That'll work for me. Or go to a Walmart and just wire transfer through Walmart. I'll pick it up from there.
Oh,
okay. Sounds good.
Boy,
Sounds good.
oh boy, we are gonna be in so much trouble. Obi-Wan's Fish Mania. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been great having you guys here.
Yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate it.
Right on. As always, joining me, it's Busta Dimez, man. Dude, this has been fun. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah. Like I said, I wasn't planning on really doing much of anything this week. I unfortunately had my vacation canceled, and so I'm home. But again, it's going to be very interesting to see. Like I said, you guys will see me on Sunday for the draft. You'll see me for a little bit, not long, because I got to go into my war room and I gotta, we got a draft to do. So maybe afterwards we might come by and say a couple words after we have our team, tell you guys how we kind of felt throughout the draft. But yeah, I look forward to doing that interview too that you had mentioned. So we'll do that. Eventually we'll hook up and do that. Yeah, that'll be fun to go. And again, I've had a great time tonight, and wish I would have went a little bit higher. But the 8th overall pick, it ain't the worst pick. But we're gonna enjoy it. I mean, yeah, it's a middle pick. I mean, we're gonna, we're not gonna be too late on getting the reverse draft pick when it comes back the other way in the snake draft.
Yeah.
But again, we are looking forward.
Yeah, you picked before us on the way back. So.
Yep. So I'm gonna draft you, even though you're management. I'm gonna just pick you anyway, and then the league can just figure it out.
I'm coming to Chicago, baby. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna draft your whole management team to come to Chicago, and then we're gonna throw the league for a whole loop.
Pittsburgh gonna get it. Pittsburgh gonna get it. We're gonna have some fun over in Pittsburgh. Let me tell you. Thank you very much, man. I always appreciate you joining me.
Yep.
And can't wait for draft day. Can't wait to see all of you on draft day, Sunday the 4th. Make sure that you join us. I, as always, am your host, TJ the Chalkboard, coming to you live from the basement of the Legion of Doom headquarters right here in Newmarket, Ontario. We thank you so much for watching. We love you all, and we'll see you next time. Oh no, I can't find the ending one.
Oh my god. Yeah. I can hear you. Well, we're in the Discord call too. Yeah. Right. This dude acting like I can flammable, blowing up my Discord. I don't know. I have no idea. He's telling me that he was trying to own, and he put in for a couple teams, and he was trying to own with Kucherov and Indian Swag is what he just told me. and he put in an application, so he obviously didn't win it. Hold on 1 second. I gotta let my dog out. He's been barking for like 20 minutes. Hold on. Oh. Oh, you see that? They can still hear us. They said they can still hear us.
YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter,